All right, everyone. Wednesday, August 7th. Doing some more prep work on some traps. And these here have been dyed and waxed. But anyway, out of curiosity, I have a number 2 Bridger Douglas MB550 and the K9 Extreme. And out of curiosity, I just want to see how much each one of these traps weigh. So starting first, and they're all set up with the chain. Just don't have the earth anchors attached to them yet. But here comes there's the scale set on 0. Bridger number 2 Douglas says 2 pounds 3 ounces. Clear the 550. .550 also 2 pounds 3 ounces. K9 Extreme. This does have outside lamination. And that is weighing in at 3 pounds 4 ounces. So the K9 Extreme Junior outside lamination is the heavyweight of this group. All right. I'll show you what else I'm doing here in a minute. All right, everyone. Some of the other things I'm doing today. Broke out the peat moss, letting it air out. There's some of it there. It's about half full, so hopefully I can get the rest of that in that tub. It's a lot of peat moss that comes out of that bag. I know a lot of people like to sift through all their peat, but I just usually do it when I'm setting traps anyway, so I don't think it's that big a deal. But anyway, hopefully I get all that in there, and then I have all my dog proofs are all painted, drying out. So I just laid them on here, sprayed them real good, flipped them over, did the other side. So I got about 30-35 dog-proof traps. Might get a few more at the convention in September. So the main thing I'm doing is waxing some traps. I got them all done, pretty much. Got a couple here I'm going to show you. This is my wax left over from last year. It took about 45 minutes for that to get all melted down, but that bucket there come with the lid. Picked it up at Tractor Supply, and when I was done, just put the lid on it, put it in the garage, got it melted down. I'm going to use it again. So anyway, I usually leave them in there for about a minute. I know there's a lot of different ways guys do this. There's a lot of videos out there. I just happened to be doing it today and thought I'd just do another little clip of it. But I like dyeing and waxing traps. I have last year I painted a few. I dipped them in Mop and Glow floor wax. That seemed to work pretty good. Didn't have any problems with it. New traps. You guys that like to try to put rust on new traps, you really don't need to do that. You can just get all the oil off, get them cleaned up real good, and then just dip them in wax for the first season, and then after that you'll get some rust build up on them, and then the dyeing process works a lot better. So anyway, it's been about a minute. pull it out of there. Shake off what you can. Then I just hang them. Oh. Just hang them off that trap there. Like I said, I leave them in there for about a minute. I can actually dip two traps at once in this size of bucket, but that's how a lot of guys do it. They have a lot more traps than me, and it's just faster to do 4, 5, 6 at a time. See how it bubbles up? Yeah, I got a lot of things going on. Working 6 days a week. There's some other things I gotta get done, so I'm just trying to get all this trap prep done way ahead of time, and don't have to worry about it at the last minute. So, and the bubbles kind of start to fizzle out a little bit. That's been about a minute. I just hang them from the wrap, my gutters, and basically that's how I do my traps. So like I said, I do it three different ways. Don't seem to have any problems with them. One thing I wanted to show you was when you get them dipped in the wax and you get them you shake off what you can. Sometimes you'll get like these little wax bubbles. I don't know if you can see that on the end. You know what? Don't let that bother you. It don't hurt a thing. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring you that. And we will catch you on down the trail. All right. Peace. All right, guys, one more thing I wanted to show you. Something that I do as well is I'll throw, after my traps are all done and dried and ready to put away, I'll just mix them in. Just give them a peat moss bath too. Roll them around a little bit. Peat moss smells like dirt, so that's one thing you can do. I do it. Never had any issues with it, and it does look like I'm going to get the rest of that peat moss inside my bucket here. So anyway, yeah, I'll put these in the storage container, and then throw a little more peat moss over the top. I do it with my dogproofs as well. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick rundown of that too. So anyway, this episode is officially over. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.